Good morning, babies. I hope you slept well. All right. I slept pretty good, actually. This is a general message, so take what resonates and leave the rest. The song I got on shuffle is Mortar by ENOX. I don't know how to pronounce it, but I'm just going with that. Mortar Shell by ENOX. All right. Wake up, do you hear the explosions? Set up diversions. Adrenaline is blinding in the heat of the moment. To kill is the purpose, to fear is the process. Get down, take cover from the mortar shell. Wake up to the sounds of war. You can only survive if you stay numb to the fire and blood. Choose to fight or be taken as a prisoner. Bring this world to its knees. So this is also a general message, so take what resonates and leave the rest. It is timeless as well. So I'm getting here. Someone is coming into their power, realizing that they've been, getting sabotaged, attacks from the enemy. What I was getting really here, because we do have the Magician in reverse, and that's, spell work, control, manipulation, trickery, like narcissism, basically, to like manipulate you into doing what they want. And that wasn't seen with our Four of Cups upright. It wasn't seen, it wasn't observed. And this person also believed that what they were doing wasn't seen, and that they're see how like there's an eye in this person's hand? Like you were only seeing like what they wanted you to see with their magician, with their manipulation. But because they were so you set up diversions, adrenaline is blinding in the heat of the moment. To kill is the purpose, to fear is the process. So they were putting you in this fear, which is how the enemy works. So they were, operating from their entity attachments, all of this stuff. Setting up diversions, so putting these 3 cups in front of you, while they're doing something weird with that other cup, putting something in your drink, whatever, trying to sabotage you behind your back, doing some sort of backstabby stuff, taking money from you, whatever. And they were keeping you in this like fear, I guess, feeling operation, or like those were the, psychic attacks, emotional attacks, spiritual attacks being sent at you to keep you in that. So you're like spinning in your head. You're like, what direction do I need to take? Where do I go? Like, am I making the right decision? Do I know what I'm doing? Can I trust my gut? Like, who do I talk to? Like, and they were trying to keep you like in this state of not wanting to talk to people, not trusting your intuition, not putting yourself out there, to keep you small and keep you from your blessings, which is, we have the Queen of Hellfires, which is the Queen of Pentacles in this deck. They wanted you in this lack state, not feeling like nurturing, not feeling loving, because they wanted you exhausted. But with Wake Up and Take Cover from the Mortar Shell, something has occurred, which we have the Justice card. Justice has come, or is coming, wherever you are on this timeline. And it's being exposed, because we've got the Temperance card here, and the Page of Bibles, which is the Page of Wands. And that is telling me that there was a message, there was something exposed, somebody brought like, something to give you, whether it was like them saying something that triggered your intuition, or a literal message, or something, you found something of like someone left a receipt behind or something like that, like where they bought something and you're like, oh, interesting. What the fuck's that for? Um, so, because they were thinking that you weren't seeing this, they were doing all this magic. And like I say, magic is words. They could be, using their manipulation tactics, their, greasy salesman techniques to, kind of trick you, doing this trickery like, hey, look over here, don't look over there. Keeping you in that fear state, keeping you in this indecision, in this like emotional feeling. So it like kept you from this truth of these attacks, but temperance was brought, so balance, healing, alchemizing this stuff that's coming to you because it was exposed. Some message, something came through, whether it was a person, you know, this could also be like a child card. So it could have been like, your kid accidentally like slipped up that your ex was like doing some weird shit with a coven, like at their other house when they were, it was their time to have them. It was their weekend, whatever, and there was a whole ass coven doing some shit to you. Or, your kid overheard like a conversation. And so like something was brought to your attention. And that, like I said, this could be anywhere on the timeline, like this is coming or has happened. But because they were overindulging with this Nine of Cups, in this magic, in this just overdoing it, sending attack after attack after attack, just keeping you in this fear state. And we also have the Hermit in reverse and the Ten of Pentacles, or the Ten of Cups. And once again, I see a child on there. So there was definitely, maybe they were also like manipulating your kids, kids around them, or, you weren't the only person that they were attacking, emotionally, physically, however, spiritually, psychically, all of those things, whatever resonates for you, like, or, stealing from you or something. They were also doing stuff, to the younger people in your family or whatever. And it was finally exposed with this Hermit in reverse. It came to the forefront. They got so cocky, so arrogant because they've been getting away with it for so long, and something was exposed. I'm definitely getting like maybe like a kid accidentally slipped up that they saw something, or a child witnessed something, something like that. I don't know why that I keep getting the kid thing. Take it how it resonates. It may not even be part of your message. You can only survive if you stay numb to the fire and blood, choose to fight, or be taken as a prisoner. Bring this world to its knees, sorry. I keep saying your knees, interesting. So they try to break you down, but justice is coming, and, you've been praying up, you've been alchemizing this awful stuff that's been sent to you, these, awful situations, these stressful situations, like all of this fear, being caught up in your head, like, oh, am I in the right spot? Am I in the right place? What am I doing? What do I do with my life? Like, just keeping you stuck and like twisted and in your head. So you're not seeing what's happening in the physical, or realizing what's happening to you. And because that mortar, because it said wake up and take cover from the mortar shell, that was blown up. And you are free from this spell, because this is the Eight of Swords in reverse. You are free from this spell. And I see this fire in the background. I'm assuming it's fire, as it burning off that like clouded, like you had something over your eyes to not see it, over your third eye to not see it. And yeah, the Two of Pentacles. So we have, that's just bringing this balance back into things. And the guy's like happy in the picture. So you're like coming back to this balance, like you're able to laugh again. We have the Queen of Wands. So, it was exposed, like you're also seeing, because they may have been thinking, making you think that you weren't attractive, you weren't charismatic, you weren't powerful, you weren't magical, you weren't creative, or they were siphoning that energy from you just by putting you in this like twisted state. you're coming back to this. You're coming back to being this attractive person, you're seeing that you are. You never stopped being that, but they were just draining you, keeping you so tired that you didn't have the time to give yourself self-care. And now you're coming back to, feeling attractive, getting back into your creative pursuits, taking care of yourself, doing self-love, eating right, exercising, whatever you need to do, meditating. Maybe you were just so in your head that you couldn't meditate. But you have been so strong through this whole thing that you were able to alchemize and transmute all this stuff. And Most High put a mortar shell in this and blew it all up, exposed everything, whether it was just you realizing this person was manipulative, narcissistic. And I'm also seeing this chick, this queen, as finding out like the truth, like, these receipts, these, whatever this Page of Wands brought. See, like maybe the Page of Wands brought this book, this, it could be like a phone with a bunch of text of like, ha ha ha, I got them now, whatever. And you opened this and saw with your own eyes, and that lit the fire back up into you. You use this anger, this realization, your eyes were open, because see how she has like the third eye? All of your eyes were open. That shell that was keeping you clouded, all burned off. Because I'm seeing this as like maybe you were in this like fog, and heat and fire makes fog go away, that condensation go away. So you were finally in this like, I am ready to fight this battle. You don't want to catch these hands. You're done. Get out. You're done. I'm not playing this game. I'm not playing into your little manipulation tactics anymore. The spell is broken. Yeah, we have the 9 of Bibles, which is the 9 of Wands in reverse. They had you 444 on my clock. They had you, and that means you're protected. And I'm telling you, like, now, whatever was sent to you, whether it was black magic, manipulation, brainwashing, just to like make you think something else, it is broken, and you are wonderful. And don't let anyone tell you anything else. Don't let anybody keep you in your head and that you don't know the right decision to make. And if you're feeling stuck and like you have to make a decision, take a step back and sit and go meditate. Just get present. Don't get out of your head and stop being so like, oh, I have to make a decision. What if I have, like, get yourself out of the future and come back into your body. And that shit, the spell work, the manipulation, the narcissism, the brainwashing, none of that is going to work. It does not work, and it is lifted. Yeah, they just kept you in this exhaustion, this like overwhelm. But you're out of it now. You're free from this with our 8 of Swords in reverse. You're done. And you see the truth. You escaped from this trap, this mental prison that they kept you in, or physical, however they were attacking you, or like, they were messing with your finances, whatever. You're out of that. It is free. It is broken. And you are able to realize like how beautiful, handsome, attractive, creative, magical, charismatic, funny, all of these things. You are wonderful, and you deserve love, and you deserve the best. All right, baby. So wake up to the sounds of war. Yes, it's going to be a battle to like still overcome this. And, you're at the end of it, like coming at the end, like it's just those final, like shaking off those programmings that were put on you, or, you were trained into. And by coming through this, that's going to make you stronger and more resilient to not fall into that trap again. You won't fall into this bear trap, disguised as a flower, because you've seen it all before, and you know how to stay strong in your mind and who you are and in your confidence. I think you're all wonderful and amazing, and I love you so much. I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye, babes.